What's going on here?
That music is nice.
Where are we?
We're in the Flower Kingdom.
Welcome to the... Okay, this thing's not working well. Super Mario Wonder Special 1 hour 60-minute podcast featuring Landon from Nintendo Land, All Guild Network, and a little bit later, DJ Joycey J. I want to excuse our beloved DJ Joycey J. She is stuck in some sort of traffic due to some very responsible car rental company. And so we are basically here waiting for her. We wish her well, drive safely, and then yeah, hopefully they give you like a full day free of a rental for that car just for making you wait, because that's not cool. It's not cool. Not cool. How's everyone doing today? Landon, how are you doing, man? What's up?
I am doing amazing. I mean, brand new Mario. How else could I be? I mean, come on.
Yeah, right.
We're all in great spirits right now. I mean, even being sick right now, I'm still happy because I get to lay down and play Mario in the bed. So
Yeah. I mean, I'm so sorry that you're sick, but hey, you got Mario Wonder to comfort you, to keep you entertained, keep a smile on your face. That's awesome.
True medicine right there. That's the true medicine for me. So I've been good. I've already in 3 short days 100% of this game. So
yeah.
I've been all over this game.
That's fantastic. And Paul Gill Network, how you doing, man? How are you?
Really good, thank you. It's been a fun weekend with nonstop Super Mario Bros. Wonder and Spider-Man 2, alternating between the two of them, and went with my family to the circus on Saturday. So I can't think of the last time I've been to that. So that was a lot of fun, very different and super cool. Today's going nicely. It's cool weather. Got a little drizzle, so I washed my car in the rain. So it's one of the things I do. I wash my car in the rain. So then the rain cleans the car later on. I don't have any particles after that.
Wow, that's hilarious. That's how I want to wash my car every day. Instead of
that's a good day.
Yeah, right. It's like when it rains outside, just bring out the soap, man. Just
neighbors are like, "What is that guy doing?" And I'm like, "Don't worry, it's gonna work."
It's hilarious, but it's smart too. It's smart too. Conserves water. You're being smart using the water that we got from above, and it's pretty cool. That's awesome. Yeah. Awesome. And in Mario Wonder, well, how have you been enjoying Mario Wonder? Like, have you been playing a lot lately?
Yeah, I played all weekend long, and including yesterday and Monday, and a little bit today, and then I had to go to work. But I've really been enjoying the game. Awesome. I'm not too far. I'm only in World 2 because I've made the decision, even though it kind of hurts, because I want to go farther in. Every play session that I've had so far, in order to progress, I've played either with my wife or with my wife's son and daughter. So a combination of the 2 to 3 to 4 of us. And I have replayed solo levels on my own, but I haven't progressed farther than we've done it together. So
that is so awesome. Fantastic.
It's really neat and good challenge. Still having fun. It's taken me longer because of that, but it's okay.
Yeah. I mean,
I like it a lot.
Shout out to Nintendo All Stars for that $10 super chat. Thank you so much for that. He says, I am a big fan of your channel. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Make sure to subscribe to Paul Gill Network. And also, you probably already subscribe to Nintendo. This guy's growing like crazy. by the second, I'm like, wait, another 10,000 more? What's going on, man? But yeah, we're here, guys, talking about Super Mario Wonder. I've also been on it. What do you call 100%? Is it getting all the seeds, or just this getting everything in the game, including those little coins? You have to collect 3 coins per level. What do you call 100%?
To me, it's I do everything I possibly can. Anything that has a counter, anything that caps out, like I try to see every aspect of the game. So yeah, I'd say all the 10 star coins, all those.
Okay. All right, so I guess I haven't not completed 100. I did beat the game. I got all the wonder seeds of the game, of the entire game, right? I think when it comes to the collecting the 10, you get about 3 per level. Those little 10 coins. What do they call those things?
10 flower coins.
Flower coins.
It's weird.
Yeah, so you get 3 of those per level, right? I like that because that reminds me of Super Mario Run on you also collect those coins, but they're not flowers, they're coins. And so there I could say I might get about 89% with that. So I can go back level by level and then collect those, and I think I'll get to 100%. But I've been having a wonderful time. I gotta say this. I've been having such a wonderful time with this game, and I made a comment on Twitter. Wait, let me go. That's not it. There you go. I made a comment on Twitter. I'm like, you know what? I did really enjoy Tears of the Kingdom, and to me, it is Game of the Year, and I really enjoyed everything. But for some reason, Mario Wonder just makes me happy. I was just so joyful throughout the entire game. This is another Mario. This is another kingdom. This is another style of game. You know, I'm before I tell you exactly how I feel about the game, I'm going over to Landon and Paul, because I want to know what you guys let's talk about how you feel about this game, because I know not everybody has completed it yet, but how do you feel with what you've seen so far? The music, the characters, the expressions, the world itself, like the background, the wonder, that big wonder, what do you call the wonder flower? Is it?
Yep.
A big wonder flower. It's just unpredictable, but it makes you smile. The unpredictability makes you smile. So take it away, Landon.
We are truly not in new Super Mario Brothers territory anymore.
Yeah.
This is the shift into a new direction, and I could not love it any more than that. I mean, one thing I've said a lot is it feels like this is almost a 3D developed Mario game, but in 2D, just because of the passion and the details that's put there. Yeah. And I agree with you 100%. I love Tears of the Kingdom. I do. But I felt like with that being a sequel of Breath of the Wild, something that I've already had that experience with, being able to finally jump into another Mario after 6 years now was something really special. Everything from this game, I mean, truly every stage you play will give you something to look forward to. There's a gimmick with every stage. There's something, I constantly would jump into the stage like, all right, this is a cool stage. Where's the Wonder Flower? Because something's going to happen. It constantly had my attention from beginning to end. I didn't want it to end, but the thing I always say about Mario games is they're all very short, but you have a blast during that short time and you can replay them over and over again. Odyssey is a short game. You can beat Odyssey very quick, but it is a super fun experience from beginning to end. And that's the same thing Mario Wonder gave me. I'm kind of doing the opposite of Paul, where I'm playing it. I played through it all by myself, and now I'm going to play through it all again with my wife. And she's excited to play with it, and she's been watching me play through it originally. And she's like, all right, now I want to play. So we're going to go through it together again, and I'm probably going to play it again with my friends and stuff. It's just one of those games I can seriously see myself going back and playing it like another 3-4 times, because there's so much stuff that I've done already, but I want to do it again. Like I want to repeat that flower event. I want to go back through what I did, and it's an amazing game. Yeah,
that's awesome. And Paul, how do you feel? How does what you've been through so far in this game? How as a Mario fan, longtime Mario fan, how does this game make you feel?
Very happy.
Yeah, right.
Mario is one of the most friendly, most happy, joyful characters, and his games reflect that. I mean, I personally like Mario as a character. I think that, he's cute and he's fun and he's cool at the same time, but he really fits well with the world, because the worlds are always fun and imaginative with whimsical music and cool side characters and fun bosses, and it's really one of those franchises that everything fits really well together. It doesn't seem like anything is out of place. And Super Mario Bros. Wonder, I think, brings 2D Mario, I should say, back to its, former glory days. Not that it's ever gotten bad, but New Super Mario Bros. 2 and New Super Mario Bros. Wii U, that was that little bit of a dip where I would still call them good. But prior to then, I mean, excellent is how I describe 2D Mario games. And this I describe as excellent again. Like it's very fun, kind of like Landon said, a different Wonder Flower. And like you mentioned earlier, a different Wonder Flower in each stage. What is it going to do this time? Little things like, going in the background and then coming in the front. And will this work? Will it not? There's something suspicious about this glowing path right there. I think if I get that guy, that spike ball, to roll over here, I bet you something would happen. How'd you know that? I don't know. I just tried. It makes you want to try things. Yeah. And, despite being linear in a way where you are overall going from left to right, it's a very big game in this X and Y axis where you're doing a lot of going up and down and sometimes into that background. So it keeps me happy at every step. The music's really well composed. The animations are nice. There's been a lot of videos showing some side-by-side footage of this versus, the new series, and little Mario taking his cap out. Like, my kids are noticing those things. My wife is noticing those things. Like, that was funny. Yoshi's face going, and just tons of little detail that they threw in there.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
I love it. Like, even though I haven't played, I played a lot, but I've been playing the same things a lot, like going through that experience and then redoing it solo. So a good amount of time, just not a lot of progression.
Yeah.
It's I'll see how it ranks in the end of, is it my favorite? What's the ranking? But I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being one of the top few.
That's a good, and actually that's a good. I want to ask Landon that same question. Where does it rank? Where does it rank? And 3D games, 2D, and then 3D, and then overall in Mario games.
Well, first I'll give you like overall as far as like 2D platformers I played. I still hold Tropical Freeze at my number one. I think it is one of the greatest games ever made by Nintendo. There's so much detail and love put in that game. I still hold that one at number one. But to me,
Donkey Kong,
yeah. And Mario Wonder would definitely be number two right now.
Okay,
I think it truly feels like it's the next step after all those years of New Super Mario Brothers. Like you had Mario Brothers 1, 2, 3, World. Yeah. You went into New Super Mario Brothers. Now we're evolving even more. Mm-hmm. It feels like it's doing new stuff. It feels like it's finally taking a formula, doing something different. As far like comparing it to the 3D games, Odyssey's my baby still. You know, I don't think it quite hits. And there's reasons, and of course, without getting into spoiler territory, there's a couple things that I wanted to see more out of Wonder. Specifically, like certain things with the boss battles, but I wanted to see a little bit extra things that I was hoping for, maybe a little bit more challenge too, especially as you got towards the end. There was a couple that definitely pushed you there. But overall, I'd say it's definitely up there. I don't know exactly if I would place it over something like Odyssey, and personally, my favorite still is Mario Sunshine. That game is flawed to the end of the world, but I love it. But it's up there. It's up there high.
Yeah. And Paul, of course, you haven't finished the game, so you haven't made up your mind when it comes to. But so far, what can you say so far compared to other 2D Marios? What you've experienced so far?
That's tough without having beaten it yet. So I don't want to jump the gun and say something too high, but it's probably going to be a top 3.
Okay, awesome. Yeah,
it's probably that good in terms of 2D Mario games to be a top 3. I mean, my overall favorite has got to still be Super Mario World. That's also tied back to my youth, and in youth and in formative years, things stick with you longer, and it becomes a part of your DNA at that point. So Super Mario World is probably my favorite, even though in some ways, like Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island did some things better. And Super Mario Bros. 3 kind of laid that foundation for World. But overall, I still probably give the World the first one. But this one, it could top it potentially. I'm not going to omit that. Like, Ocarina of Time was my favorite game of all time for like 19, 20 years. When Breath of the Wild came around, I had to give the crown to BOTW. So I'm not like just holding on to the past forever. If something comes around that truly impacts me that way, I'll tip my hat and say, here, you're the new boss. So Wonder could do that for 2D Mario. I feel like it's early on, really good vibes. Now, against 3D, I think I'm with Landon, where unless if something changes, probably Super Mario Odyssey and 64 will probably edge out. But maybe not. It's also different playing it and now having this new experience with my kids and wife and realizing that, they're also enjoying this game, and I'm getting extra enjoyment from them enjoying something that I hold dearly. So that it's for them, it'll be pure nostalgia. For me, it'll be kind of supplemented nostalgia through their eyes. So that also helps in like my decision, in the end. But we'll see. I have yet to play. I have to play more.
Yeah, and the thing is that with Mario, we're entering a rare territory because there's only a handful of games that you can say that they play well and they do well in both 3D and side-scrolling games. Mario in 3D and side-scrolling. Metroid is another one that does well. Kirby just recently proved that it can be well in 3D. You know what I mean? So, just to know that you have the 3D World Mario universe and you have the 2D Mario side-scrolling games. And, I mean, they both are amazing. And it's Mario. Mario is Mario wherever he's at. You know what I mean? It'll be cool if they implement that in a movie, right? Like they enter like a zone and all of a sudden everything is like just moving forward. Why are we just moving forward? Why can't we go backwards? of like a little joke, when it comes to 2D side-scrolling games. But right, it'll be fun to if they go down a pipe and then all of a sudden they're just like moving forward and they can't go anywhere else but forward.
Who's moving this behind us? I don't know. Like I can see that totally in a sequel.
Yeah, it'll be funny to see that.
Oh man, I'm excited for that too.
Right. Oh, and I'm pretty sure there's I've heard some things behind the scenes when it comes to a Mario movie. And it makes sense what they're gonna do. It makes sense. But I'm not gonna say anything just because I don't want to put myself out there and all of a sudden like, oh, they changed plans and you were wrong. I'm like, nah, I'll just give it to myself and I'll enjoy the news and stuff. Yeah. But Mario Wonder, right? My favorite game, 2D side-scrolling, was Super Mario Brothers 3. Again, same thing as all childhood game. I played Mario 1, Mario 2 was a dream, but Mario 3 was the one that kind of just opened the world up and gave us the first time we ever saw the map, right? Mm-hmm. Where we kind of moved the character over from map to map and you saw a little castle and all the levels and everything in some sort of like a map kind of thing. And then it was Super Mario World. And I was just like crazy about it. And I could happily say, after having played Mario Wonder takes first place for me when it comes to side-scrolling games. It took
first place, you said?
First place.
It's for first. Me. See, I'm liking what the two of you are saying because I'm like, it's going to get better experience.
Because I feel Mario Wonder encapsulated everything that I loved about my childhood. Like I'm not going to say a lot, but it took me back. It took me back. There are areas that take you back. I'm like, oh, what? They went there, and I'm like, man, I feel like a kid again. And so Mario Wonder took my spot. When it comes to 3D Mario, I'm still with Bowser's Fury, and Bowser's Fury, then Odyssey. Why Bowser's Fury? It's open world. That's the future of Mario. That's where Mario's headed to, and then of course Bowser. That's the biggest, baddest Bowser in Nintendo right now. To have that Fury Bowser just out there like looking all bad and mean, and you have to, I want it. The only thing I want is that Mario defeated Bowser just like that as a little cat Mario versus that big thing, instead of becoming Mario like that, becoming Super Saiyan cat Mario. But other than that, but Mario Wonder, I truly enjoyed it. It was fantastic. Took me back to my childhood. One of the things I loved about it the most is something I talked to you guys behind the scenes is playing with the community. Playing with the community is just so much fun. It's like you go into the little satellite, you connect online, and all of a sudden the world opens up and you see everybody playing, going back and forth, and you can hear them. You can hear their characters running by you, and whenever they go in a level, Yahoo! Here we go. Or you hear Princess Peach saying her catchphrase. You hear everybody just so excited, and then you guys, the interaction between people online is awesome. You can't really talk to them, but you can, because you can just kind of hint of where they are. You can help people out. You can wait for them. You can interact. And I think Nintendo did it. What they did with the interaction online without going as far as to giving us voice chat was brilliant. It's safe, but it's also very, very, very fun. And I really did I loved it. Defeating the game with other people around, which is really, really awesome. And then there's a thing that you plant one of your little stickers. Is it a sticker or like they're not badges. They're little statues that you have. A standee, a standee. You plant little standee, right? That standee can help other people in the game as well, because if somebody dies, they turn into a little ghost. It's just super hilarious. And then they all they have to do is just touch your standee, and they come back to life, and they can continue going up. Another thing that I really loved was the power ups. Whenever there somebody needed a power up, somebody else just, hey, here's my power up. You leave it long enough, and then somebody else can grab it and continue playing, which is really cool. And this is the community, part of the game, was just so nicely put, right? Of course, us adults will love to chat and talk to each other while we play the game, but when it comes to an overall, general thing for the kids, adults, and people of all ages, I think that they did a really good job. They did a really, really good job, and so that's what I loved about the game. And let's see here, we are at 27. Anybody want to add something to Mario Wonder?
I was just gonna say real quick, like unless if you're talking to chat, I don't want to take chat's opportunity.
No. Go ahead.
Online works well like the way Splatoon works well.
Yeah.
Splatoon by default, you could talk, but by default you don't, and it just works. You have 4 versus 4. Hey, you're all doing your own independent thing, but it works. And in Super Mario Bros. Wonder Online, you could have 3 buddies. Like maybe we'll do it today. Maybe with Joycey, the 4 of us will play. But you could talk and interact and say, hey, you jump. Hey, can you go over there? Can you see if that works so I don't have to lose a life? And you could do that. But just seeing people, it functions just fine. I think it was a good decision. It's not too obtrusive, and getting in the way of anything. It's a smooth experience.
That's awesome. Right? We have here we got here Southern Style Gamer. I love Mario Wonder. I just beat it today. It says face blue. It doesn't give you the emoji, it just says face blue smiling. Who else? Let's see here. Are you guys gonna watch my live stream? We will, Blue Shark, one day. Nintendo, could you add a better multiplayer online experience? I think it's good, for what it is. I think it's a start, right? I mean, maybe we'll get a better experience in Switch 2 moving forward, But I think for what it is, for Mario Wonder at the end of the Nintendo Switch life cycle, I think Nintendo did what they had to do, I
will say also, I think it is a really good idea for them to do it with the Ghost this time around, because I've played a lot of the Mario Maker 2 online. It was a mess. It was always laggy. You never could get your inputs down. I mean, people were just playing around, messing with and I know some people like picking each other up and doing stuff, but I mean, it was just you couldn't get a level completed in that game. So I like what they did, honestly.
You're right. Mario, that's a huge point. That is a huge point, because this online right now gameplay was seamless compared to Mario Maker 2, where you enter it and everything, it was just kind of so that's a good point. And maybe that's why they did it too, right? Because just to get around that. I like the fact that you don't bounce into each other, you just kind of play with each other, which is pretty cool. But yeah, let me see if we can get some more here. Will Mario Wonder beat Mario RPG? I don't know about that one. What do you guys think?
No.
It's just that.
We'll beat it in what? In sales or in score or in how? What's the question exactly?
As in, I guess, what, fun? Maybe as a game.
If it's in sales, Super Mario Bros. Wonder will come out on top over Super Mario RPG. So then this game is going to sell 30 million. And an RPG maybe will sell 11 at its peak, I think.
Yep.
7.
Do we have any initial? Do we have any initial sales for the weekend?
I do know it's the best-selling Super Mario Bros. Game in franchise history for opening weekend.
What? That's big.
That's a fact.
You mean covering 3D too?
Covering, or just including Odyssey in that.
Wow, that's pretty big. I want to see those numbers. That's pretty big.
Officially Super Mario Bros. But with Odyssey, you could include that. I mean, to be fair, there's a much bigger install base now. You've got 130 million Nintendo Switch owners now, and when Odyssey came out in October of 2017, there was 11 million Nintendo Switch owners.
All right, so guess what, guys? Those were the first 30 minutes of the podcast. The next 30 minutes, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna play Mario Wonder on stream right now in the podcast. Don't worry, we're gonna head over to the first world or second world and stick around that world. That way we don't spoil anything for you guys. Just to kind of have fun, show you guys a little bit of Mario Wonder, and it is a wonderful podcast. Wait, let me put that there. We just add that there. A second. Thank you guys for laughing. I appreciate that. All right, so right here, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Here we are, guys. I'm gonna put this music in the background because there we go. And I think the first thing we got to do here for me is actually go to one of those satellites, right?
I think you can just go start and then create a room.
Like start and then create a. Okay, let's see here.
Yep, go there.
This. Reconnect. Am I connecting? Am I really connecting? Connecting. All right, I'm connected, and now press X to play with friends and create a room. I think I have one created already. Password or no password? How would that work?
You can make one, but you don't have to.
And so you will find you'll find it anywhere, right?
I mean, right now I'm looking for search a friend, and nobody has one yet. But I will refresh, and there you go.
Right.
My Odyssey popped up real fast.
Nice.
Enter room. It looks like 12 people could join your room, which is interesting.
All right. So if anybody in the chat wants to join, hey, you're welcome to join too. I'm just here running around waiting for my friend to come in.
Landon's here. Mike's here. I'm here. Pretty cool.
Can you guys see my character?
I had to go
only on YouTube, not on my Nintendo Switch because I'm in a different location than you. But
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, let's actually let me go over to. I'm
only in World 2, so
yeah.
If you want, we can run this test right now and see what happens if you go to World 2.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's go to World 2 here.
I'll see. Do I see you running around or not?
If you push L, you can go straight to them. It'll pop up on the.
Oh, if I push L, okay.
We should be able to go straight to each other.
I love that little flower too. That little flower that popped up there. All right, so here I'm at World 2.
Hey, I see Mike. I'm running behind you. There we go. Woohoo!
There we go.
There we go.
Hey, it landed. Awesome. That's pretty sweet.
Awesome. So if you guys are in the chat want to join, you can. All right, so you guys pick what room you want to go into.
Follow you guys.
Let's go in. Let's go into. Wait, we got Boop. Wait, hold on. I think we got Joycey inside in the house. Let me see.
Good time.
I heard the boop. Joycey's in the house. Welcome, Joycey.
Hey,
guys. Hey, chat. How is everybody doing? Oh, we're already in it. Like I said, I could do commentary. I've only gotten to play 2 levels, unfortunately. I have family coming in town tomorrow, which I'm super excited about.
That's awesome.
I haven't seen my cousin since I was 13, and I'm about to be 42. So she lives in Cali, so it's been super busy. But I got through the first 2 levels. I was listening to the podcast on the way back, and my gosh, guys, Nintendo did it again. This is joy on a stick.
Yeah.
It's pure joy on a stick, and that's what it's one of the things I really love. I know, Mike, you were saying that it kind of takes you back to your childhood and everything. Yeah. You know, I have a lot of great memories of my first Mario games and everything, but it doesn't actually take me to my childhood. It's a good break from adulting today. It's a great break for adulting today. Once my family leaves, I am going to dive in all day Sunday afternoon and everything. Boyfriend's even going to play with me. He's not as much of a hardcore gamer, like, at all. So I'll feel better about kind of losing to somebody or not losing to somebody.
You know what the weird thing is? I don't remember playing this part. That's awesome, Joycey. I'm so glad that you get to reunite with your family. Like, reunited and it feels
so good.
From the 80s.
Okay, that's enough before we get copyrighted.
Right.
One of the other things I didn't touch on earlier was, like, I did say I'm going back and replaying stages again, but I didn't specify how, and that is with different badges. So that's one of the other reasons why it's taking me a little bit longer. Like, I'm wondering, if I go back and not play with the cap this time around that lets you glide, and I play with the extra wall jump, how is that going to affect things? And it's pretty cool, you know. I found some new secrets, so I think for replayability factor, the game's going to be great, you know.
It does, yeah. It does. And let me tell you, we have some difficult levels. Okay, some levels, they're not a piece of cake. They're not a piece of cake, you know. So I'm happy about that. There's some there is you know, you can tell as you you know, you go into other levels, especially the special ones, crazy.
See, now, thankfully, I haven't seen any of this yet, so
yeah,
and I'll forget in a few days. So
yeah. Well, I mean, that's why we're talking in code. We're not going to say describing the levels or anything, but you know.
I'm sorry, Paul. I cut you off.
No, that's okay. Just yeah, it's fun to go back and play in different places, and you know, yeah, that's it. No, that's good. It is interesting though, because you know I haven't played online with friends yet. I've played online with other people, like both solo after I've played a level with my wife and kids and stuff, or with my wife and having other, you know, random people online. But this is my first time with you guys, and you know, I noticed like, oh, it didn't ruin your experience when I went down the yellow pipe. You know what I mean? Like Leonard went down the yellow pipe after. Mike's in it now, but when I went in it, if you had this as you know, cooperative game in the traditional sense where you are all truly affecting each other, what if I just messed up your game by going down in the pipe? There's a reason why Nintendo tried to make this a more cohesive experience and had this quasi co-op play online. I think otherwise it would be a little jarring. Like, I didn't want to go out in the pipe, I couldn't get the thing. Well, now no one was affected by me.
Yeah.
And so forth. So I think it's pretty smart in those regards. And if we were talking, I mean, well, we are, but if we wanted to, you know, set it up where, okay, don't move yet. Don't move yet. Can you see if this works? We could. But see, Mario just works in the way like that Splatoon does. You could kind of play and not have to be having a full-on conversation with your friends that you're playing with and still experience the game and enjoy each other's company, which is awesome.
Yeah. I agree.
I will admit, as a hardcore Splatoon player, I prefer, if I know I'm going to be playing with people, I prefer to do the whole Discord chat thing so we can coordinate. But you know, Mario for me is even though we have all these co-op and online player options, for me it's a solo experience. Because one of the best things that I've loved about this game so far is the fact that there's no timer. And I feel like I miss so much stuff in Mario games. Now I can go into all these levels and I can just roam around. It's like, oh, I want to touch everything. I want to jump on everything. I want to look at everything. That's why I've only beaten 2 levels, because I was looking at everything and touching everything. Like, I wanted to know what these little things do. I actually pay attention to what the Wonder Flowers are saying because I think they're absolutely hilarious. And I did go through the level where the piranha plants sing to you.
Yes.
I think I went through that level like 4 times just so I could have them sing to me, because that was like the best thing ever. And then I still got to shoot fireballs at them, so it was awesome.
It's funny.
Hey, Blue Shark.
You see, I don't remember none of this stuff. I completely forgot. I have like really short memory, like Dottie from Finding Nemo, Finding Dory,
Finding Nemo.
Why did I say
Finding Deep Dory? I think.
Did you see how much I forget? I say like Finding Nemo. I had like I call her Dottie, like Finding Dory.
Just got a lot on the mind. That's all.
But yeah, that's one thing that I noticed. Also, they removed the timer, which is, I think I'm okay with it. I'm not too crazy about it. Not too Wait, no. Okay, well, I thought I was leave. Come on. Am I behind?
Yes, you are the last one to finish, Mike.
Wow.
I heard some of your commentary in the way home, Landon, but like, how do you like the fact that it's like totally your season right now? especially with all the Mario goodness we're about to experience.
Not just one well. Eating so well.
Are you full yet? No, you still want seconds and thirds.
I've only had one plate of Mario Wonder by beating it one time, so I got to go through like another 9, and then I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Now I will say this:
was it just the fact your excitement that made you beat it? Because I kind of feel like this game, really, most games aren't meant to be gone through so quickly. But I'm the one, like I said, I want to look at everything and I want to touch everything.
Well, I was excited, but honestly, I didn't play it as much as I think I played something like Odyssey or something. Like I played about an hour or 2 a day, and I was able to get through pretty much most of the main game in about 2 days and 100% in 3 days. So I mean, I think I grinded the way I did like Tears of the Kingdom, and
yeah. Same here. I didn't play more than 2 hours a day, and I also beat it like in the weekend, 3 days. Took my time. And not 100% completely, but still, where am I going? Okay, we're going this way. Right? Trying to head back to the first world here.
I'm just always afraid I'm gonna miss. Well, not afraid, but I don't want to miss anything. And then also, like I said, I don't like to blow through games. I want to experience it the way that I feel like the developers wanted me to experience it. You know,
yeah.
Supposed to look at everything. You know, I'm still playing Tears of the Kingdom. Technically, it's my second playthrough. I'm holding off on doing the last couple of temples because my cousin wants to watch me play it. I don't know why she wants to watch me, but okay. She has a Switch. She plays Splatoon with me sometimes when we have the time. I'll try to see if I can get her to touch Wonder because she's a Mario paper person, so she likes the Mario RPG paper kind of games.
We're about to race right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Oh gosh, this is gonna be fun.
wait, waiting for what? What are we waiting for?
Oh, I think.
Okay.
There you go.
Wait, somebody's using a badge. Wow, Landon.
I had to throw one in there. I had to see if anyone noticed it.
No, I'm like, I thought about it right after I was in the level. I'm like, I should have used that badge. I should have used it.
At the very last second, it looked too juicy not to do it.
I don't think that even Paul has that badge yet, right, Paul?
So like, dang, there must be something.
Yeah, I mean that badge is insane.
It's actually, wow. I can't believe how fast it's going.
Oh, geez. This looks
crazy.
All right, now I don't know about you, but I don't like to defeat those little squirrels. I feel sorry for them. I'm so scared. I'm just taking my time. It's a race, but I'm just taking my time. As long as I beat that little guy right next that's kind of following me.
If you beat Wiggler, you're okay.
Yeah, I'm good. He's on skates. Yay, we did it. And Nintendo Land cheated.
So, yeah, that's kind of weird though. Like someone could just choose that badge and you would never know.
Right? I saw you, man. You took off. I was like, okay, yeah, the badge.
I'm just that good. I don't know what to say.
All right, what else we got here in the what other level is really good here? The bull one, the bull riding one.
Oh, what areas? Oh, this is the desert type area.
Yeah, this is World what? World 1, World 2?
No, it's not World 1 because World 1 is like all green.
This is 2, right?
Green.
This is World 1.
World 1 Pipe Rock Plateau.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so behind.
Because like World 1 has a few sections in it. World 2 has a few sections in it, so they're actually pretty big, I think.
Oh, this is not that Bull Rush one. This is just I think
it is a Bull Rush. That's what it was titled.
Yeah, but
Wonder Flower.
It's what do you call that? It's like a little bit deceiving. There's another Bull Rush level. The one that you have to ride the bulls. This is where they first appear. Oh, sorry. I think I spoiled something. Sorry, Jesse.
Say what?
Nothing happened. You know, just
I'm watching it as you play. You know that, right?
Yeah. But I'm saying.
I can see you.
I almost said something that would have spoiled it later on, but I'm glad you didn't hear it. So
That's okay.
don't rewind the stream.
I'm so rewinding it. I'm gonna rewatch it later.
Look at them. Are they dancing?
The little Koopas, they do the bump in here in this one.
The what?
They do the bump
where you hit each other on the side of the hips. I think it's cute.
Yeah.
Turtles.
I don't think they dance by themselves though anymore.
Oh, the flower singing stage. That one. Well, that one they showed in the.
Yeah, that one they showed in the trailer. So
yeah, Nintendo Direct's really good.
I will have so much more to say next week.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were playing until late. And I was like, oh crap.
Wonderful.
We're all about to do the same.
Oh wait, this is it.
It is.
It is it.
And then you have Keepy Uppy with the balloon.
Oh boy.
See, the good thing about this game is that every single level is unpredictable. Every single Wonder Flower does something completely different. There's no repetitive anything in any of the levels when it comes to what they do.
Yeah.
Landon's in the zone.
I'm in the zone right now.
And Landon's just cheating with his badges. He has 100% of the badges. What badge do you have right now, Landon?
For the most time, I just use the glider one because.
Okay. Oh yeah, the glider hat. Yeah, that's that one you get in the beginning, right?
Yeah,
that's the first one you get.
Yep. Yeah, I'd use that one, or I didn't want to use anything that made it like easier by any chance. Like there's like the one that you don't take fall damage in the lava or anything. I try to like just keep it as basic as I could the first playthrough, and then I'll play around with them more the second time.
Yeah. Let's do one more level.
Sure.
You got shoes.
I don't want to spoil it for the chat. I know you've all experienced it.
Let's go to the beginning. This is the beginning.
I want to ask one question because it's really cool when it happens. I don't think it's okay. We know the superstar is in it. You've all gotten the superstar, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it cool how it happens and like what happens that makes it a little bit different?
Oh, it does.
The invincibility star?
Yeah.
I haven't gotten one yet. I wondered if it was even in this game.
Okay, then I don't want to see that. That's why I don't want to say anymore because see, that's why something like that. Anyways, it's
hey, I feel sorry for that little guy. Just throwing like a little.
Wait, I have done this one. No, I haven't. I've just seen him. I've just seen this particular enemy. I don't think I've done this level though.
He's not an enemy. Look at him. He's running. We're scared.
He started it.
He
started throwing little acorns at you first.
Okay, he's shaking in his boots. Yeah, does he have boots? Wowie zowie. It's my favorite word from now on, guys. I'm sorry.
Every stream starts with
my daughter's. Oh, how about the flowers? How about these flowers?
The flowers make it for me.
I like them.
They are hilarious.
You can turn them off. I don't want to turn them off. I like them.
No, you can't. They're hilarious.
I know some people say they're annoying, and I'm like, how can you say that?
No, they're awesome. They say the cute the like.
What am I doing here? How did I get up here?
Right?
Where'd you come from?
Hey, what? How did I push this?
Wow, that was wild.
Exactly. Things like that. It's like things that you would say. You wouldn't even think about hearing that in a video game.
It's cool too because later in the game you can actually like do specific things to make certain dialogue happen.
Oh yeah.
And there's a couple times where like I accidentally did something to the flower and I was just like, it actually like made me laugh. Some of the things that it would say.
When you spray water on it, they do say like, "Ooh, refreshing." Mm-hmm. They do say that. I think that's cute.
Yeah.
And that's what I will say. This I do feel like the difficulty seems like it ramps up considerably every level.
Yes, it does. Which is awesome.
It's not a complaint, but it's kind of like it goes with the whole. This game can be for anybody and everybody. Because I'm terrible at platformers.
Yeah.
That's why Zelda's a little bit more my jam because I could go like my own
speed. But since there's no timer, I'm kind of like, okay, well, there's no pressure.
Yeah.
So,
and then basically,
I know there's certain levels that are timed though.
And so, I know I made a comment on Twitter about this game kind of being my top game of the year, and I'm not really putting it over Tears of the Kingdom, but Landon really made a point about it earlier in the podcast, and it's that Tears of the Kingdom, at least we know Hyrule, we know, it's very familiar. This was a complete surprise, So I think it was more about the surprise factor that got me, and of course here it's a game that's kind of makes you smile the entire time, unless you rage quit like me. Like, look at me.
Do you remember what I responded to you on Twitter when you said that? I said that it's two completely different vibes.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I was. I'm gonna use one of my badges now. I'm missing a badge. Hold up, I am missing a badge.
No,
that is not cool. I'm gonna show you guys one of the badges, which is really cool. You know what? No, I'm not gonna spoil it. Never mind. You guys get your own badges.
You're missing the best badge in the game.
Really?
The best badge in the game.
That is not cool, Landon. Now,
why do I feel like he's exaggerating?
I'll say the same way Breath of the Wild had the best reward for collecting all the Korok seeds.
What?
Oh my gosh!
What? I never collect the Korok seeds, not even in Breath of the Wild or in Tears of the Kingdom. So I have to.
He's being facetious. Man. He's being extremely facetious. Pay him no mind.
I was gonna say, like, what? What am I missing? Do I have to go back to Breath of the Wild?
No, not for Koroks only. You want to just go back and play it? That's great.
I got 4 Koroks.
I like to get the Koroks because I like to max out my inventory. That's part of just how I play. So, but like I said, this is a completely different vibe than, because the thing about Zelda games, there is a touch of somberness.
There's feeling, there's sadness, there's happiness, there's fear, there's everything in the game, because it's made to make you feel all types of emotion. This one is like a happy game. This is just joy on a stick. Yeah, there we go. It's joy. I wish I had an ice cream sandwich made out of Mario. You had a what? An ice cream sandwich made out of Mario. I mean, seriously, people, this game could probably cure a lot of anxiety and stuff. Or I'm less anxious now that I'm just watching you guys play it. It can, some levels can give you anxiety. See, that's different anxiety. That's like there's stress and then there's eustress, EUSTRESS. And that's when you're being productive and you're trying to get a good goal finished, that sort of thing. Hey, was that the last one to complete it again? Huh? Was that the last one to complete the level again? Oh.
Maybe.
Oh, are you guys still in there?
I'm out.
It says the Hall Guild Network is in there. There you are.
I'm still here.
Well, this leads to the am I right? I actually recognize that. But the theme song? Yes, that was a bonus level. No, it wasn't. It was the Star World music in Super Mario World. Am I right, Paul? You're right. Mike? Yeah, you're right. You're right. All you guys are better Mario experts. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Because Super Mario World, I've played that, I think, probably about 10 times in my life. Yeah.
Hearing classic music pop up, I love it. Really, I think since Super Mario Galaxy, Nintendo paid a lot of attention to. Let's throw in some old stuff. We've got a lot of fans, and I think ever since that, going back, Super Mario Sunshine did it too. Yeah, a little bit more obvious. It was underground. Okay, here's underground music, but kind of in Galaxy going forward, it's as you get musical notes, as you go through here, there's more throwback music, and from the little bit that I've already heard in this game, oh, I love it. See, my wife's favorite game of all time is Super Mario Bros. 3. So, she's also enjoying this a lot for her.
Yeah. So mine was before this one was Super Mario Bros. 3, but because I can't say too much. Later on, I'll speak more to it. That way, you know exactly why this is my favorite game. But Super Mario Wonder, my friends, it is a wonder to behold. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is an amazing game.
It's pretty. It's fun. Like I said, it's joy on a stick. Like let me get, a lollipop. Let me get a Snickers bar, and let me get that joy on a stick. Let me get that Mario Wonder. It's anything Mario's happy to me.
Yeah, it's one of those games that you say, hey, I remember playing that with my kids, or I remember that playing when I was little. And Paul is making those memories now, and then Landon's gonna make those memories with his wife soon, and of course Joycey with your cousin tomorrow, So it's that type of game that you'll say, I remember playing Mario Wonder when I back in the day or a couple of years ago with so and so, and it's that type of game that not only makes you happy, but it brings people together, and I love that, So Mario Wonder podcast, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed your time here. It was an hour-long podcast. The first half an hour we spoke. Let me give 2 seconds to Joycey to talk about her first experience in those levels that she's played. How have that made you feel, and what do you feel when you went into it for the first time?
I bought the game on Saturday because I've been playing the game of life and trying to get everything ready so family's comfortable. And it was staring at me. Mario's eyes were following me. And every time I passed by the TV where the Switch is, like, Joycey, play me. Joycey, play me. And finally, I took some time. Like, actually took a lunch break on Monday, and I said, I have to see this. I need this in my life. Yeah. And also Monday was a rough day. So, and I was like, so I took a lunch break, and I just sat there and I listened to the opening music, and I'm all, yeah, I was doing just like that. And then I hit the start button. I watched the whole intro, and it's just so much. It's so cute, and I can't stop smiling. It is the biggest. It's just such a joy, and it's such a fun game. But the thing is, what brings gamers into it, because it kind of bugs me when people associate cute characters and color with
childhood and kids.
With only kiddie things. But I remember I was a kid, believe it or not, and I know how hard these levels are going to get eventually. And they get tough. The skill level is really for everybody. But I didn't feel any less of an adult. I didn't feel like a kid. And it's just like, yay, Mario! And those first 2 levels, it was just joy. And then my timer went off, and I was like, I don't want to go back to work. Is there any PTO? I don't want to go back to work. I don't want to go and discuss insurance after that, And then I talked about it in our meeting afterwards, because my whole team knows I'm the crazy gamer girl. And so, but those 2 levels, I loved watching the piranha sing. I did see a couple of launch streams, but Mario has a different place in my heart than like Zelda, because Zelda, the lore builds on top of each other, and it goes zigzag, and it's crazy. Whereas Mario is like, I know I'll be jumping, I know it's going to be beautiful, and I'm going to be extremely happy. And so I don't really get spoiled the same way, if that makes sense. Yeah. So I love those first 2 levels, but I think the piranha singing is what did it for me. Yeah. And I went back and replayed it a couple times because I just wanted to see them.
It's just fun. It was more fun.
It was fun. I'm gonna play so much more over the next few. After family leaves. Yeah. And I'm gonna have so much more to say next week.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you, Joycey. And Brandon and Paul, any last words on Mario Wonder or advice for those who are gonna play it?
Can I send you my Switch so you can jump over the hard stuff?
Oh, that's funny.
Advice is pick it up if you haven't.
Yeah, and then Landon?
That's the first advice.
Well, it's going to I will say this. I was excited because I'm somebody who really was striving for like one difficult level. I like that end of the Mario game, that one extra level that they give you. Yeah. Like Mario 3D World did it. Mario Galaxy 2 did it. It does.
Odyssey did it too, I think, didn't it?
Odyssey did do it. And they do it here. And I will tell you, it is up there with one of the hardest levels I've ever played.
Oh, yeah.
It is fun, and it made me mad. But
I'll ask you after the podcast to see if this was the one I'm thinking about.
Okay, all right.
So my advice for everyone is, listen, this is a happy game. It's Super Mario Wonder. It's a wonderful game. I understand the word wonder because not only is it full of wonder, but it also makes you wonder what's going to happen when that you hit that wonder flower and then everything changes, going and chaos reigns, but it's not bad chaos, it's happy and fun chaos where you look forward to. And don't let rage get in the way. If you need help with any level, go online and play in the community and help each other, right? Don't let one level ruin the wonder or the fun. That's how I think about it. You know what? I'm not gonna let a game make me unhappy. Games make me it makes me happy, right? So I'm like, you know what? If I see a level that I'm having a lot of time, I'll just go online and then play and then see how other people are completing it and then just kind of follow their lead or they follow my lead and vice versa. This game is just to have fun. And I think playing with the community as well is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. So
I'm of a different mind of try and try again.
Yeah.
Try and try again. Keep trying until you get it there.
But this is my general thing. Don't let a game put you down. Don't ever rage quit. If you come to a point where you're gonna rage quit, don't let it get to that point. Just put the control down.
Just put it down. Go do something else. Grab a snack. Breathe.
But you have options. You have options.
Yes.
Go online. It's not that everybody's going to help you. Is that you have a sense of community that's there to support you as you go along, and it makes the game more fun and more interactive, and you get to enjoy the road. Enjoy the wonder.
When in doubt, call Landon.
I
will answer.
Call Landon. Yeah.
It's the old
Call
1-800-255-3700 Nintendo hotline, but
1-800 Nintendo Land.
Why don't they bring that back?
Nintendo Land. It's like 1-800 Nintendo Land. That's 1-800 Nintendo Land.
We'll help you with all the Mario, skills. I'll help you with your Zelda lore. We family over here. We doing the thing.
All right.
I feel like one more thing, Mike. I just have to say this.
Go ahead.
After playing all 3 Bayonetta games, I platinum 2, which is impossible because I did it on extra hard mode.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different kind of game. If you can platinum games like that, or if you can have patience with games like that, you can have patience with Mario. So if you get frustrated or anything, go to the community. Join Mike Odyssey's Discord. Lots of love in there, and get a little encouragement. Take a break, get a snack, and come back and hit it again.
Yeah.
Also, there's no shame in playing as Nabbit and Yoshi.
That's true.
They're cute.
Oh, but it doesn't help though. In those levels, it doesn't help.
Well,
I tried.
But to get you there, like you
At least you won't get hit.
It doesn't matter.
Enjoy gaming however you need to.
Yeah. Nabbit and Yoshi only works for the regular levels, but not that one. No, not the one. Yeah. But so yeah, guys, where can we find you, Landon, and what do you have going on?
Find me at Nintendo Land on YouTube and Twitter, and I will be talking about Mario probably until the end of the year.
Nice. Yes, we still have Mario RPG less than a month away, so that's gonna be another one. And Joy CJ, where can we find you?
I am Joy CJ. I am on Twitter at DJ Joycey on Twitter, X, whatever we're calling it today. Mama named it Twitter. I'm gonna call it Twitter. Yeah. I don't have a YouTube channel or anything, guys. I'm just a crazy old lady who loves games. So if you have especially if you have any Zelda questions or anything of any Zelda game, please feel free to reach out to me.
And the Great Paul Gold Network, where can we find you?
Also YouTube and Twitter. And usually putting up some kind of sales information or sharing something interesting. And
Nice. Paul's the fun guy and the number guy too. So you have to, check him out at Paul Gill Network, Twitter, YouTube, and other stuff. Paul right now is in the middle of training to become a Super Saiyan or increasing Super Saiyan 2. Well,
I don't know if I'm going to go 2 or should I go full on Ultra Instinct.
Ultra Instinct. That's way out there. That's way out there. By the way, that new Dragon Ball Z series.
Yeah, there's a new one coming out like next fall, like a whole year from now. November 2024, I think.
No, I feel about it.
It's not super continuation. It's something different.
It's like
they have a whole bunch of more material they could do, but they're not. It's like taking a break from the manga and going back here, and then something else happening, and then hopefully they get back to here because I want this stuff.
Yeah,
I'll take it. I like it.
Yeah. All right, my friends, it has been the Super Mario Wonder special podcast. Let me know what you guys think about this podcast. Did you guys enjoy yourselves? Leave it down below in the comments. This podcast is only going to be on YouTube. It's not going to be on streaming because we It was like a /talk/gameplay thing, and people over that on the social platforms, the podcasting can't really see the game. So this is an exclusive podcast you can catch here at the Odyssey. And thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are amazing. But before we let you go and leave you with all the wonder in the world, we got 2 things we got to let you know. Never give up.
Don't do that.
And what else, Landon? What else, Landon?
Journey on.
Journey on. The journey continues. Go play Mario Wonder. Recommended. Peace.
Okay,
Let me see if I can find that button now. With
the balloon is back.
Oh, yeah.
The balloon is back.
I love the balloon.
Wait, it was it back?
Peace sign.
Yep, there it is again.
That balloon, man. I don't know what to do with that balloon.
Say goodbye to our other co-host, the balloon.
My balloon.
The balloon. Later.
That's the Wonder Flower.